Okay, since these games are kind of like not really that important as for the playoffs, I just thought I might as well just play like at least 2 or 3 games, depending on how I feel, out of before we get to the playoffs. So, skimming through these games, I'm like, I don't know what game to play. Try to pick the top 3. Boston's 1. Boston's 2, actually. Last game was there. Alright. Dallas is 1. They're 3rd. Alright, we're gonna do an away game for Boston. Sim to this, and then we'll do the Philly. And if I feel like it, if I'm, up to it, then we'll do, might do, clear points list. Hold on. Can I check this list? Check and see. Damn, I need. Wow, he had 45. Okay. I ain't gotta. Play them. Boston. Mellow. Alright. Oh wait. Before we play, let's go get our stuff. Let's get this first right here. I think they won their last few games. Let's see. All right. Let's go. Get this real quick. This, and then we're gonna play a game against the Boston. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Obviously, I love the basketball. I'm doing
There he is. Great. Coach, 15 minutes.
Right there in front of you. Maybe we can take off the screen.
So we got that thing set up, and now it's like,
I want to do something different this weekend.
Like clean the car.
No, don't.
True.
had chip bags from years back.
Okay, what?
People are always listening in on your conversation. Right now, there could very well be some like a lot.
There's a water epic viewpoint.
Am I? Are you sure there isn't? I don't know, some
Oh, no, I got it.
Okay, try something new.
Okay, but if it's more than an hour, I'm staying. I don't have anything interesting to say. Maybe you can clean it for me.
That's good. But yeah, like I was saying, I hope y'all enjoy this series. What I'm gonna try to do, just give me some time. I'm trying to make this whole career mode looks like one. Some time. But yeah.
To look at the starters for the Knicks. They've got Williams, OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Carlton Carrington, and it's Martin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Boston, Jeremy Sohan out there with Malawai. Then it's Smith, then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Henry in at the 2. As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game. Smith outside. Pass to Sohan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Probably didn't need the fade on that shot, but he might have thought the defender was a little bit closer.
Now Towns. The shot. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
Smith outside. Back to Brown. And we're about a minute into the first. And the jam by Brown.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's Henry. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Jaylen Brown again. Brown's got 6 points.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
To the wing on the left. Outside Carrington. Pass to Williams. Lets the three fly. He drops it from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Henry. Back to Smith. Down low. Here's Malawach. He's guarded by Martin. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Towns. Back to Carrington. Boston pulls it in. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Boston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside, Williams. Pass to Martin. Here's Towns. Sohan covering. Now Carrington. Towns, a screen on Smith. Carrington, no good. Celtics lead by 5. Henry, the pass to Sohan. Nice ball movement by Boston. The 3, Smith. The offensive rebound. Here's Brown. Into the lane. Oh, clanks the dunk.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That'll put Karl Anthony Towns on the line. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
To the left side wing. The 3, Smith knocks down the triple.
He just makes it look so easy on an offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Carrington. He's scoreless. Towns, right side. The kick out to Williams. The 3, that one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Smith with it, covered by Carrington. Smith passes to Henry. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. New York trailing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. New York shooting their second and third shots at the line here. knocks down the first one. That one drops. He ties it up.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Malwatch. Here's Henry. 5 on the clock. Driving inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get posted.
Back to Carrington. Takes one from 10 feet. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Boston's shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Block attempt. We're going straight up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Dadier, he's checked in for Boston. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Kept it close.
New York has gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. We've got Mikal Bridges. Williams is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hammonds in at the 4-man spot.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Smith against Williams. Up top, Smith. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Basket's good. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Now, here's Williams. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots a fadeaway. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Right wing. Here's Dadier. 9 points in his last outing. And finished off by Stewart.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Hammonds. Here's Bridges. Lots of room. Hammond can't hit.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Driving in.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Stewart. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Smith passes to Stewart. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Dosunmu. Boston pulls it in.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And down it goes. 2 points. Smith's got 5.
you can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Guys?
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Boston making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Three-pointer. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Knicks trail by 7. Right side, Williams.
Oh, nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Here's Macy. He has 7. Pass to Smith. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Now here's Sohan. A 14-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 19. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Knicks trail by 5. Williams looking around. Towns passes to Williams. Whoa!
Wow! Okay,
Unreal! That's what they came for.
Wow.
Oh, he rips down a 360 jam. Woo! Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Macy. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
And the first one at the line is good. Jenkins is checked in for New York. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Boston out in front, up by 16. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Good to see you, and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the New York Knicks.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
This is where you pile up wins and move up in the standings. But these can be trap games as well.
And that goes to your leadership, man. Good leaders keep you from playing down to your opponent.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Knicks trail by 16. Jaylen Brown is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Malawach. Then it's Smith. And it's Henry in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Now here's Carrington for three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Malawach has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Brown. The shot comes out. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. New York has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Williams' shot is good.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Sohan outside. Pass to Smith. Four on the clock. Soft touch off the glass. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Knicks trail by 16. Here's Carrington. Banked it in off the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Malawach. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. To the paint. It's picked off. Here's Anunoby. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Find the lane. One shot.
That free throw is good from Anunoby. Here's Smith. He's got 10. Pass to Brown. 4-3. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And with Jaylen Brown on the wing, he feels like any given night he has the advantage in his matchup.
He's either too fast for the big guys or too strong for the small guys. That's the problem. He is a handful on both ends of the floor also.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Malawach misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Towns doing some work on the interior.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Pass to Macy. Launches a 3. Goes back up. And it's blocked by Martin. Left side Williams. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And he trims the lead to single digits. Williams has got 17.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Smith. He's got 10. Three-pointer. Just 5 to shoot. Drills it from deep. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Carrington. 6 points for him. Williams from long range. Rebounded by Malawach. Smith with it. Guarded now by Williams. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. That's good from Smith. Mikal Bridges checked in for Williams. And Williams has got the ball here for the Knicks. Down by 15. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. DeSumo is out there with Williams. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Jenkins in at the 4. Now here's DeSumo. 5 to shoot. Williams from long range. And Dadier pulls it down. Dadier's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Jenkins. And it's off from 3-point range.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Williams passes to Towns. And stolen by Stewart. Here's Henry. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Celtics lead by 17.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And Williams punches it home.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Here's Jenkins. Williams defending. Dadier. That three's off the mark. Knicks trail by 15. Outside, Williams. Inside.
Why did you play?
And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the line.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Towns outside. Pass to Bridges. Driving to the basket. That one doesn't drop. Sohan with some nice D. Here's Jenkins. Here's Henry. Picked by Stewart. Here's Jenkins. Williams defending. Jenkins misses. Knicks trail by 17. The floater.
What? Come on,
offensive board. Here's Williams. In tight. He gets the jumper to fall. Williams has got 9 points now in the second half.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Pass to Jenkins. Sohan, right side. From outside the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. And here is Williams. To the middle. Here's Jenkins. And he slams it in one-handed.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by.
Can't give him too much grief for that one. He's been mistake-free for the most part. Boy, 5th foul. Yeah, they're going to have to hide him on the defensive end from now on.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Knicks trail by 13. Bridges with it. Outside, Williams. Towns on a screen. Pass to Hammonds. There's the triple. And again, the Knicks missing.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
These guys got
now here's Williams. Fires in the triple. Williams has got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is. That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Oh, swiped away. Shot's good by Hammonds.
Working the paint now.
Celtics lead by 8. Pass to Dadier. Here's Henry. And there's the lob. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Jenkins comes in for Bridges. Knicks trail by 8. Now Williams. Drives to the hoop. A 3 from the inbound. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 6 assists now in the game. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Macy. Pass to Malowacz. Hey, expanding his range. Hits the trifecta. Malowacz has got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Martin with a screen on Leonard. Towns. Rebound Boston. Malowacz has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Brown, no good. Here's New York. They're on a 16-7 run. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Outside, Williams. Towns on a screen. Jacks up a 3.
Oh my God, why is my guy
offensive rebound. Back to Carrington. Now here's Williams. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fades. Smith with the rebound.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Pass to Brown. Back to Smith. Here's Henry. Kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. 20 feet out. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Boston leading by 8. And he lobs it up. Woo!
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. The Knicks have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Williams on the wing. The 3. Drops in the 3. Williams has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Back to Brown. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Outside Carrington. Outside Williams. This one for three. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Going inside.
He's not out of bounds.
And it's Henry missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Boston leading by 7. And here's Smith. Clock at 6. Try from 19.
Rebound. There's 3 of you guys.
And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Towns. Williams outside.
Read the room, Towns.
Martin with a screen on Smith. Banks it home. Big shot.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
1:56 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his 5th foul. $17 points was their biggest margin. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Lord. Yo. Our big men.
Here's Malawach.
Trash.
Smith in the high post.
Ooh, it misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Towns. Misses the 3.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Williams against Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Knicks trail by 7.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. The Knicks making a switch here. Bridges is checked in. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. He's unable to get the second one. And the Knicks with possession. Williams outside. For 3.
Oh, what?
Oh, it doesn't go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
He didn't bump into me after I shot the shot. He's crazy. Couldn't land.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Williams buries it from outside.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
New York calls timeout. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fight?
Williams fires. He's off from 3. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. 17 points was their biggest margin. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. So we see Boston get the win here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence too.
And now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. MP, you showed no quit on the boards tonight, and your team kept fighting. But unfortunately, you came up short. Are you more discouraged by the loss or encouraged by the fight?
This is the NBA. We're supposed to fight. But, fighting's the minimum we owe the fans, right? So, the man who signs our checks, he isn't paying us to do the minimum. So we need to go out there and win some games.
That's right. Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Over to you, B.A.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
I said Philly. Dallas.
out of our play calls. Okay, we'll do. And we'll talk about it with the players. I'm just starting to question my initial thoughts. Giving some more thought about our international evaluation.
Amazing in the tournament. How long they were?
We had a couple big games. That's all. More than a couple. More than a couple stinkers, too.
Let's all dive back in and figure out if
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. We welcome you to Noche NBA here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Maxey. Alperin Şengün out there with Saunders. Then there's Richardson. And it's De Silva in at the 3 spot. And for New York, the forwards are Bridges and Towns. Williams is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Martin in at the 5. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got 2 of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Here's De Silva. And here's Maxey outside. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Şengün. Back to Towns. Pass to Williams. Martin the screen. 5 to shoot. Williams can't get it to go. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. In the corner, it's Richardson. Lets it go from the wing. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I asked, what do you do about Tyrese Maxey, a guy who can spark plays out of thin air? Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, I'm trying to keep someone in front of him all night. I don't want Maxey seeing the shots he wants or the passing lanes he's looking for. It's a tough assignment, but Coach says he's got the right guys for the job. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Closer into the corner, pushing me to the timeout.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to De Silva. Now, here's Maxey. Rebound by Williams.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Martin wide open. He fires out to Bridges. Richardson against Williams.
Just go to the rim.
Missed inside.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
Maxey looking it over. Pass to De Silva. And the three ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Knicks trail by 5. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Philadelphia with the ball after the miss from Williams. Maxey on the wing. Brunson covering. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to De Silva. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. Number 1, the Knicks. 4th, the 76ers.
And both of these teams are really lighting it up from long range, shooting with tremendous confidence. This is a great game to watch. You almost have to expect a shootout when they meet.
Now, here's Bridges. Still yet to score. Bucket is good.
Yeah, Bridges proving to be solid in the pick and roll. They like him now handling in this situation.
Pass to Saunders. Back to Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the 76ers. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Strother's checked in. Here's Saunders, defended by Towns. Pass to Strother. Now Maxey. To the paint. Shot clock at 6.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Left side, Williams. Martin trying to free himself up. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Brunson. Williams has got his second basket of the game. The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to De Silva. Here's Saunders, defended by Towns. Here's Strother. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Brunson the pass to Martin. Floats it up for Williams. Martin finds Williams. Fires for three. And it's Saunders with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Maxey. Here's Saunders. Over Martin. Saunders misses.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Towns, no luck. 76ers trailing. Here's Strother. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to De Silva. Here's Saunders, defended by Towns. And the basket by Saunders. Saunders has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Williams looking over the floor. From the wing. No good on that one. For Philadelphia, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And that one's good. Strother.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Williams has got 6.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
Out to the right wing. Pass to De Silva. Offline with his 3. And it's Williams with the ball for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
And here's Maxey after the three-pointer from Williams. Maxey against Brunson. Here's Saunders. It's rebounded by Towns. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Williams throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Pass to Strother. Here's Saunders. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Towns. Here's Saunders, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And he's able to get it back. Nobody near Williams. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give them that much space.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020. He's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Kevin, back to you.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And the Knicks making a change here. Towns is checked in, and Philadelphia making a change here. Anunoby against Şengün. They set the pick. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Knicks.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
This seems like sort of a regular season mini-series, right? As these teams face off for the second consecutive game.
The coaches have really enjoyed this, Kevin, because it mimics the playoffs. It's such a quick turnaround, and you get interested to see what are the adjustments from both sides. You call that moving with intent and purpose, the big-time finish by Carl Anthony.
Here's Juzang, defended by Dosunmu. 6 to shoot. Here's Crawford. The 76ers with another miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. And Williams drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Demon. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Releases. Knicks with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Here's Demon, following the score by New York. Pass to Juzang. It's up a 3. A new 14 for the 76ers. Really left alone that time. Crawford's got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
New York shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. Good on both. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Demon. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
Here's Şengün. And that one's drained from the low block. Şengün's got his second basket of the night. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks out front, ending the first quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Alperen Şengün, and it's Strawther in at the 2.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
That bucket in no time at all. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks. Pass to Juzang. Defended by Towns. Here's Juzang. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Anunoby. Juzang can't hit. New York leading by 10. Pass to Carrington. Now here's Anunoby. Hasn't made one yet. Towns with the bucket.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And here is Anunoby. Here's Dosunmu. And he banks in the layup. Dosunmu's got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. The 76ers also with a sub. Richardson's checked in. And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
He's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Carlton Carrington. And then for Philadelphia, Saunders, he's checked in for Şengün. And Maxey subbed in for Demon. Towns wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks. Here's Saunders. He's guarded by Anunoby. Saunders misses.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Out to Brunson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
One of Jalen Brunson's specialties, the and one, just being aggressive.
The Knicks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. If we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, had started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about to work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Saunders. Richardson for three. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner is Bridges. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Williams outside. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Richardson outside. Back to Maxey. Richardson against Williams. Clock at 6. And here's Maxey outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Hammonds, he's checked in for Towns. No good on the second free throw. Philadelphia's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Maxey. And he makes good on the layup.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wills that one in off the contact.
Bounce pass from Williams.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Pass to Strother. 76ers moving the ball around. Saunders. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Now Brunson fires the 3. Strother grabs the miss. To the inside. Here's Saunders, and he goes in for the dunk.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Down low. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Saunders has got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Right at the free throw line. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Here's Strother. 12 points for him. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
Pass to Anunoby. Outside Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right
now. Richardson with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New York. Richardson with a screen for Maxey. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 24 points for Williams.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Pass to Saunders. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New York shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Left side Williams. They set the pick. Over Richardson. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got 26 points.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Pass to Strother. Now, here's Maxey. Inside to stop the run, and the bank shot is good. 7 points in the game.
And keeping that head on a swivel, Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dime.
Now here's Brunson. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Anunoby passes to Williams, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Martin's checked in for Hammonds, and it's Towns in for Anunoby. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Richardson's got his first points in this one.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pass to Williams for the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Juzang, good.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Williams inside the line. And that one released in time, but no good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Knicks out front, just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, and we have some pressure-filled games coming up. In addition to everything else, we'll see who has that clutch gene. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the 76ers.
Their defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you got to beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Williams.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Knicks. The forwards are Bridges and Towns. Jalen Brunson out there with Williams. And it's Martin in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Williams. And stolen by Şengün. Here's De Silva. No good on the triple. The Knicks leading by 23. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Pass to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That's going to send Şengün to the line. That one is on Towns, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
Pass to Martin. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Richardson against Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Towns, no luck. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Saunders misses.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 7. A 15-footer. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. From past the arc. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Williams has got 29.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Maxey against Brunson. Maxey, no good.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
Williams can't get it to go.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Outside, Maxey looking to get back on track here. Williams against Richardson. Pass to Şengün. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. They get it back, and Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Martin up top. Outside Williams. And again, it's a New York 3.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Maxey against Brunson. Pass to Şengün. Here's Saunders. Richardson outside. Şengün with a screen on Williams. And Şengün throws it down.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Saunders, the pass to Maxey. Williams against Richardson. Back to Maxey. Hits it from three-point range. Maxey's got 10 points.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Williams up on top. 32 points in the game. Martin, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Back to you.
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you.
Okay, let's take a look at Alperen Şengün. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable, averaging 21 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Colurz with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Williams finds Brunson. Back to Williams. Three-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Saunders has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. Number 1, the Knicks. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
You know, both these teams can beat you in so many ways, but it's usually by outscoring you. They possess a whole lot of offensive firepower.
Williams passes to Brunson. Maxey grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. High post, Şengün hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket. Şengün's got 9 points here in the second half. And here's Brunson. 8 points for him. New York moving the ball around. Basket counts. Brunson's got 10 points.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Maxey against Brunson. Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there, and the layup is good. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter. Right side, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, the problem is the defense has now allowed Karl-Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Down low, here's Şengün. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Schroeder's checked in. Şengün hits them both. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
Here's Williams, and it's Saunders with the rebound. Saunders has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside, Maxey. No good on the 3. The Knicks leading by 21. Here's Williams. The kick out to Anunoby. Now Williams. 32 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Martin against Şengün. Pass to Williams. The 3 sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Back to Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for New York. Driving the lane. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Philadelphia has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Şengün drives in.
For his size, Şengün with incredible moves and body control.
Outside, Martin. Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. Martin with the screen for Brunson. And again, it's New York.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Maxey. 14 points for him.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Outside Williams. Pulls up. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. So for the Knicks, Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Martin, and Carlton Carrington subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Juzang's checked in. The 76ers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Outside, Maxey to the middle. Towns with the steal. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. The shot's good. Williams has got 39.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Now, here's Maxey. 16 points for him. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. The 76ers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pass to Saunders. Here's Juzang. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Strother, defended by Towns. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Knicks shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. New York moving it around. Anunoby passes to Dosunmu. Pass to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive by New York. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. There's 21 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
From deep, Richardson, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's New York in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Richardson, also Maxey out there. And it's Toppin in at the power forward. Now, here's Maxey to the inside. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
There's the screen. Brunson, left side. Here's Hammonds. It's tipped. Pass to Maxey. TB1 complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Toppin sets a screen for Richardson. Pass to Strother. To the paint. Ball stolen. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And for the 76ers, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Richardson kicks to Maxey. Fires it up. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Maxey in the corner. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Shot clock at 6. Plays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training status?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the score by New York. And there's the drive, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Hammonds. Oh, that's blocked. Maxey against Brunson. Here's Strother. Back to Maxey. From 20 feet out. The rebound by Carrington. The Knicks leading by 20. Inside, Hammonds. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
Maxey finds Richardson. Out to the right wing. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Toppin sets a screen for Richardson. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And Anunoby slams it in.
Well, let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Richardson outside. Back to Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got 8 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And a new group in for the Knicks. Martin's checked in for Hammonds. Towns comes in for OG Anunoby. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Williams in for Jalen Brunson. On defense, Philadelphia. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Martin dishes to Williams. And for lottery-bound teams, Doris, toward the tail end of the regular season, not much incentive to win.
Right. The thought process for teams in this position is about which draft selection am I going to get? Where am I going to be positioned in the lottery? Quite often, Kevin, any player that's had too much success on a roster like this has been moved away from the team. They've either traded them or cut them.
Maxey passes to Saunders. Here's Strother. Bangs on the trifecta.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
The Knicks leading by 19. Carrington with the ball. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Carrington. Over Maxey. Maxey grabs the miss. Maxey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Saunders, defended by Towns. Here's De Silva. Pass to Saunders. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And Towns throws it down.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
The 76ers trail by 21. Here's De Silva. Here's Saunders, defended by Towns. Looking to end his cold spell. Towns with the defensive effort. Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Pass to Strother. Back to Maxey. From outside the arc. Knicks with the rebound. Martin's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williams. Here's Carrington. In the corner, it's Martin. To the middle, here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Şengün. Here's Saunders. Pass to Maxey. Banked in off the glass. Maxey's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Outside, Towns. Now Williams. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one.
All night. He just won't let up.
Here's Strother. He's guarded by Williams. Back to Maxey. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
For the Knicks, Hammonds comes in for Martin. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Karl Anthony Towns. Richardson, he's checked in for the 76ers. And he's good on the second. 76ers shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Back to Maxey. And good that time. Maxey's got 28 points for the game.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Anunoby passes to Hammonds. The kick out to Williams. Lets the three fly. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Up top, Maxey. Defended by Carrington. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Anunoby finds Carrington. Anunoby outside. It's good from long range.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Williams.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
For 3, Richardson. The Knicks pull it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
There's the pick. Pass to Saunders. Rebound by Williams. Good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.